Welcome back to the channel. Today I found some siding on Facebook Marketplace. This is one of these ways that you can save a good amount of money on your materials if you shop around, if you look around. If people are getting rid of extra material that they have. In this case, well, quickly, let me just show you a nasty storm that I'm just going through. Some dark clouds right there. And it's starting to come down. Wow. Let me get some wipers on here. So what happened, I found it yesterday on Marketplace. It was somebody from a warehouse. They're a wholesaler that sells all sorts of building products. And they used to sell a lot of siding, but I guess they got out of that line of products and they focus more on lumber and pressure treated stuff. So I ended up, so this guy is selling a lot of siding, various types. The siding that I wanted to use was either smart siding or hardy siding, in combination with board and batten wooden siding vertical. So I ended up finding this. That has a good amount of pieces of the horizontal hardy siding that I'll be able to use on the side of the house and probably the back. And there was a lot of hardy shakes. They come in 16 inches by 48 inches sheets, and they're sliced, so they essentially look like cedar shakes once you start stacking them. And I might be able to use those for the sides of the gables, the top portion of the house, and on the front peaks I'll be able to use that. That way I don't have to use as much of the horizontal 5 1/4 siding, hardy siding for the front of the house. I can just use it for the side and in the back. I might have to buy a little bit of extra, either painted or primed, and I'll just paint it myself. This came in various colors. There's three sets of horizontal 5 1/4 hardy siding, all three different colors. So they're light colors. One's beige, one's flagstone, and another one is something else, clay or something. So my house is going to be white, so I'm just going to buy white paint, and when I'm done with everything siding the house, just going to tape up the windows and probably just spray the whole thing and be done with it that way, or roll it, whichever way. But it's already painted, primed and painted, so I really only have to use paint as opposed to primer and then paint. So that's a nice thing. And then the cedar shakes, I looked on the prices for the stuff that I got, just in the siding. I'll actually quickly show you. I got a full trailer right there worth of material. It's stacked about 5 feet high, and a pallet in the front, and I got actually some shakes, individual shakes, various sizes also in the truck bed. So all of that huge pallet, and mind you, it weighs a lot. It's been a while since I've hauled this much weight on this trailer, and those tires are compressed pretty good. So I'm guessing, based on the weight and the tire compression right now, I'm at about 8,000 to 9,000 pounds on that trailer. I mean, it's a pretty heavy load. I can feel it with my truck. But all that I got for $950. He advertised it for $1,200. I bought it for $950. Now, just the siding, the horizontal siding, there was 248 pieces of those. I checked with a local supplier that sell the same stuff. Theirs is, I believe, $875 per piece. So that comes out to, I believe, around $2,100. Now I bought this for $950 for everything. So I bought, based on my calculations and the prices that I ran with the local supplier, there's about $5,000 worth of material on that trailer that I picked up for $950. So when you're building, this is one of the things that you should be doing. You should be browsing auctions, material auctions, heavy equipment auction, that type of stuff that sell various types of materials, whether it's lumber, tile, doors, tubs, faucets, toilets, you name it. Check out auctionzip.com, and they'll have various types of auctions throughout the nation. You just have to put in a category what you're looking for, and there's always auctions all over. So if you're looking for building materials, OSB, 2x4s, it's not all the time, but maybe a couple times a year, different locations around you within a 50 to 80 mile radius you can go, and you could save a huge amount of money, just like I did with this one, just by looking on Marketplace. You can look on Craigslist and find good deals, and you know, saving yourself, like in this case, I'm saving myself a huge amount of money, you know, probably $3,000 at least I'm saving, if not more, based on the prices that all that stuff is cost. It rained pretty good here. Wow. So that's what I do. That's how I try to cut my costs on material, especially on labor. There's not much you can do. You can shop around, but don't skip on labor, meaning try to get your references checked out. Try to talk to people who have used those people before, those contractors. That way you know you're getting quality work, you're getting reliability, accountability. It's getting harder and harder to get people to be accountable. If they're going to say they're going to finish a project in 2 weeks, for them to stick to that 2 weeks, very tough these days to find the right contractors. So you really, word of mouth is the best source of reference. You know, talk to whoever built a house, talk to some builders, stop by at construction sites. If you see guys doing roofs, framing, foundation, usually they know each other. It's a pretty small circle, and if there's going to be a bad one out there, they'll know about them. So just some lessons. I've learned a lot over the years. Been burned a lot. I'd rather have you not get burned like I have. So do your homework, talk to people, get the references, and you know, talk to those contractors. But when it comes to material, this is a prime example of how you can save money. On siding, I just saved myself probably, you know, $3,000 to $4,000. If I might not use all of it, I probably won't use all of this stuff, especially the shakes, but the horizontal, the clapboard siding, I will. But the other stuff I'll end up using on another project. But even if I wouldn't, for $950 for $5,000 worth of building products, you can't beat it. So stay tuned. The guys were supposed to start my foundation walls today, but looks like they're finishing up another job. So most likely they will be here on Monday. So I'll touch base on Monday. Hopefully they can start on Monday. But if they do, they said if they get all the guys, 6 to 8 guys, they should be done in 8 hours. Get the whole wall assembled, and then the following day they'll parge the foundation, which is a waterproofing type of mixture, kind of cement mixture that's fiber reinforced. Provides waterproofing for the foundation exterior, and then they have to pour the cores with putting the 1/2-inch rebar every about 5 feet, and pouring concrete in the center of those blocks to give it more rigidity. And then after that, I can just backfill. I have to put I think like a 2-inch rigid foam insulation on the inside of that frost wall. Have the inspector come and check it out, make sure that's done, maybe take some pictures, and then I can backfill, and we should be starting framing here soon. I'm hoping for next Thursday, start getting those walls up. I'll update you as soon as we got some more news, some more new facts that I'll point out. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to share and subscribe and like these videos, and take care. We'll see you next time.